This is exactly right.
When a charming neurosurgeon rode into Frontier Town selling a persona of confidence and care, patients trusted him.
He wore cowboy boots in the operating room and became sought after by patients.
He promised to heal them. Instead, he left a trail of broken bodies.
This is a story of greed, betrayal, and a fight for justice.
Listen to Dr. Death, the Cowboy, wherever you get your podcasts, or binge the entire series right now, only with Audible. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely. Goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is the best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye.
Is it time?
I think it's time.
It's Minisode time?
It's Minisode time.
Hi, welcome to my favorite Murdy.
The Murdysode.
Oh no, the Murdysode.
My favorite Murdy. Hey, this is where you guys send us your hometown murders and we read them back to you. It's kind of like a practice in reading. It's like a reading exercise.
It's just a fun reading exercise because we both love to read aloud.
Yep.
Let me prove that now. My first murder, the subject line is, does that make me a murderer? Hi. My friend and I were on vacation a few months ago, sleeping in a stranger's house in rural Taiwan, thinking, man, it sure would be nice to listen to stories about being murdered right now. And it was, until we listened to episode 72, and I learned that I am related to a serial killer. The highway killer.
Oh my God, I want that experience so bad. What is wrong with me?
The highway killer, Larry Eiler, is my great second cousin or something, and I didn't have any idea until you told me. I grew up in Crawfordsville, Indiana, home of the murderer, and Eiler is my grandmother's maiden name. It's a very small place. So when I heard the episode, I texted my mom, and she was upsettingly casual about it.
They always are.
They always are. I was all, excuse me, this is all caps, excuse me, are we related to a serial killer? And she was all, what are you talking about? And I was all, I was just listening to a podcast about murderers, and they were talking about someone from Crawfordsville with the last name Eiler. How many can there be? And she was all, oh, you mean Cousin Larry?
Oh my God. Oh, that one.
She says, what is that? Who just Cousin Larry's when there's a homicidal maniac in your bloodline? So anyway, thanks for letting me know I'm genetically a serial killer. I'm coming to see you in Madison next week. Please try not to reveal any horrifying truths about my family this time. Stay sexy, Sarah. That's hilarious.
So I want no, I don't. I know I don't, but I want one of those, oh, this whole time, moments.
You thought one thing and then it actually turned out to be a totally different thing?
Yeah, like a puzzle being solved, you know, and you can see in my actor's face that I'm slowly putting it together.
That's right. You look to the left for a little while, and then you look over to the right, kind of blinky. Oh, she's really discovering something.
Oh.
And you make that noise.
I watch too much TV. And then I realized I watched too much TV. Okay. My boyfriend almost voluntarily got us murdered. And then it says, lighthearted. Hi, Karen, Georgia, Stephen, and furry babies.
Love, love, love your podcast. Can't wait to see you guys in Madison in October. So, fun story here. My boyfriend, not a murderino, almost voluntarily got us murdered. One night, the two of us were out at the bars, and it's around bar close, and I'm waiting outside of the bar for my boyfriend so we can take an Uber home. While I'm waiting, this girl comes up to me and compliments my shoes and walks away. Then my boyfriend joins me outside and comes back up and continues talking and complimenting my septum ring, as she has one too, and then leaves again. Don't ever talk to girls outside of bars who are weird like this. When my boyfriend and I walk past her car, she yells at us and asks, hey, if we want to continue partying with her and her ex-boyfriend.
Two questions is not a party.
No. Yeah. This girl writes, absolutely not, for so many reasons. As I'm about to politely decline, my boyfriend goes, sure, and gets in the car. Who am I dating? I go ahead and get in her car against all of my better judgments, and we start driving away.
Oh my God.
Honey. As we're driving, she keeps saying weird little things like, it may seem like we're driving super far away, but we're really close, I promise.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. She didn't tell us her name, and then she goes, red flag number 7,500, 748. Blah, blah, blah. She kept asking us if we smoked the ganj.
Oh,
quote.
narc. She's actually driving you to Quantico because she's an FBI agent.
And also told us she was 23, 1 year older than both of us, and she has 2 kids and an ex-husband.
Oh.
She also told us she saw us at a few bars while we were out, aka she was scoping us out to probably murder. Once we get closer to the house, she goes, oh, there's not really any furniture at this place because he just moved in. Okay, so we're literally probably breaking into a house. When we pull into an extremely sketchy house in an extremely sketchy neighborhood, she says, oh, you know what? He's not even home yet, but don't worry, I'm great at breaking into houses.
Girl.
Oh my God.
What is this?
When we walk up to the door, she asks us if we have any cell service way out here, because she didn't. I figured we were probably going to get murdered there, and there's no turning back now. We get into this house with no furniture, but with a really old tiny couch, and she walks upstairs and asks if we want to smoke the ganj up there. No, I do not. The house was empty, but filled with little toys on the floor, and there's only one light, and I immediately call an Uber and have cell service, thank God.
Thank God.
She comes back downstairs and keeps mentioning how weird this was and how sorry she is and how she's, quote, not a serial killer.
What?
She mentioned she is not a serial killer so many times that she definitely had to be one.
Yes.
I told her I called an Uber and we were about to leave, and she goes, how did they find your address all the way out here? And we just kind of bolted out and left. Once we got into the Uber, I immediately yelled at my boyfriend for not consulting with me before he got into a stranger's car. His reasoning for agreeing to go on with her is that he saw her talking to me and thought we knew each other when she literally only complimented my shoes. My boyfriend was the one that showed me to your podcast, and he doesn't even know how to stay sexy and not get murdered. I'm glad we made it out alive, but not sure what would have happened if her ex-husband was there. Hopefully this was an entertaining enough story to qualify as a hometown. SSDGM. Megan it was.
Megan, you highly qualified.
Man.
That was, okay, that is a horror movie. Absolutely. Because normally, don't you think people do that? It's like you're inside drunk. You feel safe. There's tons of people around you.
Yeah.
You're with your boyfriend or whatever. And then there's somebody outside trying to pick people off who just spent the night drinking.
Yeah, they know that.
And they're like, yeah, let's party more.
And then they're like, yeah, we've been following you. That thing of like that realization that you're with someone you shouldn't be with.
Yes.
And you're in an enclosed space like a car with them and being like, oh no.
Yeah. Like you can't go back.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Tuck and roll. Open the door. Tuck and roll.
You can, what are things you can do to get people to pull a car over?
I'm going to vomit.
You could vomit. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pee yourself.
I'm going to vomit and then start to vomit. They will pull the car over.
That's true.
Then pop both of their tires and run the other direction. I don't know how you do that part.
And your mom's like, what are you doing? Karen, get back here. Why did you pop up my tire?
I'm running scenarios. Okay. This subject line of this one is my badminton murder. Dear Georgia, Karen, and Stephen, thanks for offering a podcast that not only confirms that my anxieties are not irrational, but also shares practical advice on how to stand up for yourself, look out for others, stay sexy, and not get murdered. Thanks. I went to high school in a Small town outside of Madison, Wisconsin, your typical quiet place where no one would ever, etc. One day,
I love that.
One day I came home from school and my dad was reading a news article on his laptop. He turned the screen around and asked if I knew the guy in the photo from the article. I recognized him instantly. That's my badminton partner from gym class. What happened? In parentheses, yeah, this is the type of high school I went to. We spent a full month of class playing badminton. You can draw your own conclusions about the general population of the area, which I actually can't.
I don't understand.
It's indicative of nothing to me.
I love it.
Is it a small group of British people that live in outside
they sound
Madison?
like well-rounded, like people of the, or is badminton trashy? I don't know.
I'm not. I feel like she could either be saying I'm a billionaire, or I'm
British.
Yeah, there's so many choices. Okay. So my dad tells me that this guy's suspected of a murder in Madison where a teenager was shot and killed on his break from work. Turns out my badminton partner was a known gang member, which was not a thing in this town, with a criminal record, but he had changed his name multiple times, and the name he used at school wasn't known by the police. To this day, they actually don't know which, if any, of his names is the real one.
What?
Then it gets weirder.
Oh my God.
Even though he was enrolled in high school as being 17, this guy was actually in his mid-20s.
What?
And pretending to be a teenage high school student. That's my favorite.
Dude,
That's my
best.
favorite.
The best.
I mean, oftentimes they have malicious intent when they do that. But just the idea of being like, fuck it, I'm trying this again. I get to do it again and see what happens.
You must have had a good time the first time around, because who the fuck would go back to high school?
I mean, yeah, I can't. I get shivers when I drive by my old high
We
school.
drove by mine yesterday and I was crying. Remember when I was screaming and crying?
Yes, that's right. And tearing at the windshield.
I was in the trunk, but that's not the only reason.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it turned out that he had been enrolled at a few different high schools in the area over the past several years. And every time he got to graduating age, he would switch schools and start over with a new name and a different age.
What a weirdo.
He must have had great skin, though. The news reports contained warnings that he was armed and extremely dangerous. There was a manhunt by police and U.S. Marshals to find him. There would be heightened security at my school until he was found. My dad is telling me this, and since my reaction is to feeling overwhelmed is to cry, I just start bawling. My dad stops and asks why I'm crying. I'm so overwhelmed. Someone is dead. My classmate is a murderer. U.S. Marshals are on a manhunt. I can't put my thoughts into words, so instead I say, sobbing heavily, but Daddy was so good at badminton.
Oh my God.
2.5 years later, he was found out of the country, extradited back to the U.S., sentenced to 20 years for first-degree murder. My high school now requires proof of age for enrollment.
You think?
Jenny.
Wow.
But Dad,
He was so
you don't
good.
understand.
Oh, well, we could be eloquent all the time. Wouldn't that be nice?
It's difficult. We played badminton in my high school for gym. It was just one of the
So you know what badminton is?
Absolutely. It's just like, it's lighter tennis. It's
right.
just smaller, longer handled rackets.
Tell me this. Did you feel British when you were playing
Yes. I felt high class.
Okay.
Except for one time my partner,
Killed
did
someone.
a hit. No. And switched schools. And no, she went to hit and somehow the racket came down and I was wearing one of those really thin plastic goodie headbands. Remember those that were just like, they barely held my hair back anyway.
Yeah.
She went like that and it just like shattered in 1,000 pieces. It was really hilarious. That's badminton.
Those are your memories from badminton.
That's badminton for me.
You should listen to the podcast Badminton Memories.
Also, we had to play it in front of the boys who, while the girl gym class was doing badminton, the boys lifted weights. So they were just like standing around lifting weights and watching us play badminton.
Sexism in society.
Oh, it's just,
It's everywhere.
it was a difficult time.
It's in PE.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, Streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing, where they do the boho chic, there's mid-century, it's a little bit modern, it's something new. Like there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
Okay, my grandma is ride or die as fuck. Is this? Hey, MFM crew. My best friend and I geek out over your podcast. I'm a Karen, she's a Georgia, every week, and we can't wait to see you ladies in Minneapolis next month.
Yay.
My grandma is a former biker wife with a treasure trove of outrageous stories.
Yes.
Up until recently, my personal fave was the one where she ran away to join a circus in order to avoid being kidnapped, as you do. Wow. Last summer, my family stumbled upon some documents outlining my grandparents' involvement in their neighbor's murder years ago, and that's when the ultimate grandma story was revealed. A long time ago, my grandpa hired a guy to kill a neighbor he had a vendetta with.
Whoa.
Long story short, after the killer did the deed, he panicked, fled the scene, and hid in a bush across the street. From her window, my grandma noticed him hiding, so she opened the door to her apartment and beckoned him inside. When the police showed up at her door later that day, Grandma proceeded to hide the killer, all caps, under my mother's crib.
Whoa.
Then threw a robe on over her clothes, mussed up her hair, and answered the door. Upon being asked if she had noticed any commotion that day, Grandma told police she hadn't seen anything because she'd been napping. Which would be true in my case. I'm not condoning murder by any means. Sounds like you are. Both Grandma and Grandpa ended up doing their time, but I do love the story and how it speaks to my grandma's loyalty and the wild, tumultuous life she's lived. She now spends her days watching unsolved mystery reruns and eating chili cheese burritos that she buys in bulk from Taco Bell.
Yes.
SSTGML.
Okay, she needs to write a book.
Immediately.
She needs to write a book.
Immediately. Email us at myfavouritemurder@gmail and send us your hilarious and tragic and weird and mostly hilarious hometown stories.
Yes. And stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Bye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping, and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.